When we left off, we were dodging logs, sailing Makara north through Puget Sound.
Behind us is Port Townsend, and that is going to be home for Makara for a little while.
We did an early morning motor up from Port Ludlow. Nice, beautiful, sunny day. Unfortunately, no wind.
Yeah, again, forecast was not right. We're expecting at least light southerlies today. If anything, we had some light northerlies, but that's what you get. This will be Makara's home for a little while. We're going to haul her out on Monday, which is tomorrow, and she'll be on the hard here for a little while. We've got other plans going on right now. We've got a lot of things going on, so we're not really sure what the future path is going to hold. But we are excited to maybe go and sail on some other boats out there. If anyone else out there has a boat somewhere in the world and they might need some crew or something like that for a bit of a passage, we always love those ocean passages, so keep us in mind and maybe we'll come along and check out your boat.
We're open to explore new opportunities. We're rafted up at the work docks. Behind me you can see the travel lift getting ready. She is going to be on her way to haul Makara out of the water here. It's a small travel lift that they have here, so we had to disconnect the backstay so that it can get in and lift Makara. Also took the wind generator down. And as you probably know, this will be our first time having Makara out of the water, so that's always exciting. Here we go.
Toss it on. Okay, yeah, go.
The haul-out slip here is very narrow, and due to the size of the travel lift, requires large vessels like Makara to be backed in. Rather than actually backing her under power into such a narrow space between the pilings, the standard procedure is to line vessels slowly back into the slip. And the guys here did a great job preparing her.
Come right up.
Comes out the back of the keel, yeah.
Comes out the back.
Thin keel, it comes straight up. Once positioned correctly in the slings, it was up, up, and away. As she came to a full hoist, we noticed that the halyard we had tied off to a cleat in the cockpit, temporarily supporting the mast with the backstay removed, was coming into contact with the crane. So they lowered her back down briefly for Ty to jump on and reposition the line.
Well, Makara is going to sit here for maybe 45 minutes, an hour or something. It's like a little wash down. You can probably see there's a big grate underneath the boat here that collects all the waste so that they're not sending it straight into the stormwater drains. And they're going to hose down the boat. So that's a general practice they do when they haul boats out here or anywhere, is they will offer for extra pressure wash of the boat. So they'll clean the bottom of the boat off really good for us and then get that stored away in a little bit. It's just a temporary home.
Makara's back there, hauled out, getting a little bath, pressure wash, and we're over here. We are going to have a bite of breakfast while we wait. So you're probably wondering why we're taking a step back from Makara right now, especially after all the work we've put into her.
We spent the last 6 months really going hard at it and refitting Makara, and that's put a bit of a strain on our finances, so we're considering going back to work temporarily and just trying to reevaluate our finances and path forward.
Ty also has some continuing health issues.
So my back, has never really gotten fully better. I had that one operation. I'm scheduled in for another operation now coming up in the next month or so. That'll mean another lengthy period of recovery, hopefully no more than hopefully a month of recovery time until I can kind of get back at doing stuff and moving around on a boat. But really that's a little bit unsure. I am hoping in the end result of that will be that I will be back in tip-top shape and able to get back to sailing pretty quick.
And despite all of the work that we've done that we're really happy with on Makara, we're still just not 100% sure that Makara is the right boat for us. It's far bigger than we ever intended to buy, and still I think for just the two of us on board, we're really ideally, I think something in the low 40s is a lot better fit for us. So we're still really unsure what the future holds for us and Makara.
Makara is a very large boat and would be great for us if we were going to bring on a lot of crew, which is what we've really been considering. That's why we set it up with the berths up in the V-berth and everything there. We wanted to be able to bring a lot of people on board. So that will be the route if we go ahead with Makara. Right now, like we said, it's just deciding that path forward on what's the right size for us and then what's the right fit for us physically, health-wise, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of things that we've got to think about in the middle there.
So stay tuned. We'll have some sort of exciting news, I'm sure, coming up at some point in the future.
Wow, beautiful soak up here in some hot springs in Washington. It is cold and wintry. Hillary's gonna get out now.
Brr, it's cold to get out of the hot water into the snow.
But it's getting to be that time of day. The light's fading and we need to get down. We did not have snowshoes and it is very deep snow up here. But first, we should celebrate. We've got over 200 episodes now, and that's something worth celebrating for sure.
It's a pretty big milestone to reach 200 episodes. I think that we've been going and documenting all of our adventures for that long.
And the one really good thing about coming up here to the hot springs is it is bikini weather again.
Yeah!
Probably not the best day to be in your bikini because it's really cold standing on the ice. Oh, that is very wet.
Very cold, very wet. Kind of turned from snow to like freezing rain.
But the sun is going down. We need to get out of here. We've got a couple of hour hike, probably hour and a half at least, back down through some deep snow. And we're not sure what's going on next. It's winter here right now, and we're gonna start planning if we want to get south before next winter sets in. We've got things to do.
Of course, we'd love to spend some time exploring up here. We'd love to get south and to warmer latitudes again before we get to cold latitudes, but who knows what's next. It's always an adventure with us, you guys know that.
But until next time, goodbye.
Cheers.
And
Adios.
Adios, but the
Sayonara.
I forget I was going to say something.
Brr, it's cold. I need to put some clothes on.
Yeah, well, you should have had clothes on.